Hi, I'm your Everyday Joe. Thanks for coming to my channel. Today we're going to make a real fun recipe. We're going to make some homemade tater tots, so stick around. If you want to show support to this channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. And to stay up to date on new content, when we release it, ring the notification bell. Now let's get into the video. This is my version of the classic tater tot or potato puff recipe. Depending on where you grew up, it's either going to be a tater tot or a potato puff. These potato puffs are easy and quick to make using only a few simple ingredients. Start with 2 medium russet potatoes. You can peel them in advance to make the work easier later. And you want to partially cook them, maybe about halfway through. So make sure that they are completely cooled so it'll be easier to grate afterwards. The other ingredients that you're going to need are 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1/4 cup of water room temperature, which we're going to make a slurry out of, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of Parmigiano grated cheese, or any grated cheese that you like. Okay, so I've already peeled my potatoes. They're partially cooked. I cooked them for about 10-15 minutes. You don't want them all the way cooked because we're going to grate them up. So you can make them raw too. What happens is it's going to be harder to stick together. So we're going to take these potatoes, they're still a little warm, and we're just going to grind them up in our box grater. We're just going to grate them. We're going to use the large grate here. So, and it's going to fall apart. It's okay because it's all going together, and we're going to need it to be a little bit more soft so they'll stay together. Now you can use a ricer too. I suppose a ricer will work for you too. Okay, clean that all out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to put this all in a bowl. Okay, you want to keep it somewhat fluffy, but it's all going together anyway. So we're going to add our seasoning, so some garlic powder, okay, as garlic as you want to make it. Some onion powder, same thing here, okay. A little bit of salt. You can always add salt later, so hold back a little bit on the salt. And some grated cheese. I'm using a Parmigiano cheese with Asiago mixed in. All right, so now I'm just going to use a fork just to kind of get it all mixed in and seasoned. Okay, this will come together pretty quick. Okay, so now we're going to take a little bit of water here. It's room temperature, a little bit warm, and we're going to add our cornstarch in there to make a slurry, about a tablespoon's worth of cornstarch. Okay, and we're just going to stir that in, and this is going to help give it a crispiness. It's going to thicken it up. It's going to make it stick together. So it's going to work with the potato starch. So you want to just make sure that you mix it all together until all the lumps are gone. It's all nice and milky here, like that. And we're going to add it in. Okay, see how we're doing here. Okay. Okay. So I think we're good here. So I'm just going to move this stuff off the counter, and we're going to pour it right out to the cutting board here. Okay, because we're gonna roll it out, so we want to make sure we press it together. Okay, want to make sure it stays. So you want to roll it out. Stop rolling it out to a
like a 1-inch or couple inch tube or roll. Okay, let's get that together. Okay, it's not like pizza dough. This is it's more creamy, so gotta work with it a little bit longer just to get it into shape. So I'm gonna stretch it out a little bit here. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing and squeezing to get it to the consistency and the size that we're looking for. Okay. This is a nice little project to have with the kids. I know a lot of kids like tater tots. I grew up having tater tots. If you're around my age, you'll remember having these in school all the time. These are some fun potatoes to eat, if you want to change it up from French fries. All right, now I'm squaring them off a little bit so they're not going to be super round. So I'm going to square them off. We're going to make them into squares. Okay. So when you get to the size that you're looking for, now, again, cooking these is already pretty much cooked. The potatoes already cooked. It's not going to be a whole lot of, you don't have to worry about whether or not they're going to cook all the way through. I mean, as you can feel when you're doing this, the potatoes are already pretty soft. All right. So at this point here, now I'm going to just start cutting them up. All right. So we're just going to make them to the size that we're looking for, probably about 1 inch by 1 inch. So here. Okay. So now, I mean, you can roll them up here. I'm going to roll them up a little bit, kind of make them look like the original tots. Okay, more like a mashed potato ball. Okay, and put them on here. So just give them a little roll. There, tap the edges. Okay, you want to be real light with that. So you have nice little tots here. Okay, again, hold them up. Here. Okay, roll that up. And again, you can shape them any way you like. So I'll make a couple more here. Okay, press in the edges. Okay. Here. Okay. So that's what you have. I'm going to finish making these, and I'll bring you back when I get them all ready to go into the power air fry oven. Okay, I've got them all set here. I gave them a little dip into the cornstarch slurry, and then I let it sit and dry it up for about 5 minutes. And I gave it a spray with the cooking spray, just lightly before they go into the power air fry oven. They're ready to go in, so I'm going to put them into the power air fry oven at 400 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes, or until they start getting toasty on the outside. Okay, these potato pops are tater tots, potato puffs. They just came out of the oven. I kept them at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, 16 minutes. I gave them a little extra because I want them a little bit more toasty. They look fantastic. They look really nice, nice and soft. You can feel kind of soft on the inside here. Nice potatoey, nice puffy, like a pastry. Got some ketchup here. Not quite the same texture as those tater tots that I was used to, but more like mashed potato balls. These are real nice. The outside, by dipping it into the starch water, the slurry, dipping in that, gave it a nice crust on the outside there and soft on the inside. So these make nice little puffs of potatoes. Not bad. You can taste the garlic and the cheese in there. Really good. Okay, so if you give these potato puffs a try, let me know what you think. If you have a different system that you use that works for you, let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe if you didn't subscribe. Check out some of these other videos here on the side. YouTube will put them up as part of my playlist. Go ahead and share, like, and I'll see you in the next video.